guys. So last night I was basically cleaning out my train case, which is this one here. I bought it at either Ulta or Target. I don't specifically remember which store it was, but I know it was either Ulta or Target. So anyways, so last night I was actually cleaning it and sanitizing all of my beauty products because that's what I do once a week to make sure, like, I am such, I don't know, like my makeup products have to be super clean because I'm afraid of getting like a sty like I did in the 7th grade. I got a sty for like 3 years. And so I'm like really scared about germs and stuff. So last night, since I was sanitizing, I was also looking through the stuff. I was like, you know what, I use these products every single day. Not all of them at once, but I used a lot of them like the whole month, like the whole year pretty much. And since 2012 is right around the corner, I was like, this is the perfect time for me to film this video because it's not my yearly favorites. Well, it is my yearly favorites, but I'm not going to title it for this specific video because I do have like body products and hair stuff and all that stuff that I want to include in another video. So this one is just going to be what's in my everyday train case. My train case is what I take with me everywhere. If I travel, I don't take it out if I go to the mall or anything like that. So anyways, like I said, these are my favorite products that I keep in here because I use them every single day. Keep in mind that some of these products, I do rotate them. Like, for example, this is my e.l.f. setting powder, and this is the Mineral Blemish Powder, and I had the translucent powder by Airspun, and I also had like one by NYC. So I rotate these kind of stuff quite frequently. So this is like a new one, even though I've had it for a while. It's just new in my train case because I get so bored of using the same thing all the time. And I actually have the TV on, and I'm looking at Jennifer Hudson, and she looks really good. Oh my god. Wow, seriously? She's so thin. Have you guys seen that commercial where she's wearing a pink dress? She is freaking gorgeous. I don't like to have just one foundation, and usually I go to the drugstore and I pick out a few different brands. And right now the ones that I've been using, seriously, for almost a whole year, guys. Like, not the same thing, but obviously like the same product, the same brand. The Dream Smooth Mousse by Maybelline, it's awesome. I love it. It's a cream foundation. I am a, what color is this? 225 Natural Buff, if you're like an NC40 by MAC. This is what I'm wearing today on my face, and I love it. You don't get a lot, but actually it looks like you don't get a lot, but you do. And it's full coverage foundation, so that one's one of my favorites. And then I have my Neutrogena Healthy Skin Foundation that I typically use when I am on my period because I break out with zits here and there when I'm on my period. So this is really good for the skin. So I use this one. It's a liquid foundation, and I am a Fresh Beige 70. And then, of course, my favorite foundation in this world is MAC Pro Longwear Foundation in NC40. And yeah, so it's a really good, super full coverage. If you go to the red carpet events, if you're going to be photographed, this is like a must-have foundation. So I use that. And as far as concealers, I have a few because, like I said, I don't just like using one thing. Some of my favorites that I keep, like I guess the #1 favorite, actually I have two in the #1 spot. This is a concealer palette by Sonia Kashuk. You can find it at Target. It's Hidden Agenda, has 4 shades. This is like the one I've had for a long time. Has 4 shades. I use the one in the corner, and I just recently bought another one which has a slightly different packaging, but it's pretty much the same thing. I just got it because I ran out of the one color that I use all the time, which is this one here. So yeah, Hidden Agenda. And then the other one that takes the #1 spot is this one by NYX. It's a NYX concealer in a jar in medium, and I always recommend this concealer or this concealer for anybody who's looking for an awesome, affordable concealer. So I have that. And then I guess for the higher end concealers, I have two, the Yves Saint Laurent Touche Éclat, I don't know, something like that, and I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it's an awesome concealer. The only thing is that I don't find it to be full coverage. I just use this kind of to highlight my face. I initially did buy it though for concealer purposes to like hide my blemishes and my dark circles, but I actually use it for more of a, it's a #3, but I use it more of a highlighting little pen. It comes like this. And then the other one is Erase Paste in #2 in medium. Light, medium, or dark. If you're medium, kind of like olive skin tones. Number 2 is a great color. I actually thought I was going to use number 3, and I got the Boing Concealer by Benefit in number 3, and it didn't work out for me. So, yeah. And then I also have the Brow Fix Kit by Milani, which is a great little trio here. I use the dark and the light one. I usually use the light one in the middle because it really works for dark black eyebrows. But it's a really good affordable one, and I love it. This is like one of my favorites. And then I have my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Fix Kit. So another alternative, I guess, to the higher end. This is the Brunette Brow Powder Duo. And as you can see, I've already hit pan. I use this a lot. So yeah, and I use my number 7 brush to use this. And I mean, I have all kinds of things in here, like these highlighting pencils that I use all the time. This is an eyebrow shaper. It's by NYX. It's wax, so you put it on, your eyebrows stay in place all day long. And then these are some shimmer eye and lip crayons by Barry M. And I bought these while I was in London, and I really love these. And then I told you guys I'm like this big sanitation freak when it comes to my makeup. I'm not like that when it comes to other things, but when it comes to face makeup, I'm like, oh my hot, oh my gosh, it has to be super. Am I like flashing everybody? Whoops. This thing is like trying to open up, so I put some double-sided tape and it's not working. But anyways, when I went to Bath & Body Works, I pick up these little hand sanitizers, and I love these. I'm like completely obsessed with these because they're so tiny. You can throw them in your purse. I keep one in the car, keep one in the diaper bag. I keep like 4 of them in my train case, and they're just different scents. My favorite one is the Island Nectar. It smells really good. And then I have the Japanese Cherry Blossom, which reminds me of Texas. I don't know why. Oh, actually I do know why, but and then I have this Coconut Punch. I mean, I just have so many of these, and I keep them in here because I'm like, I have to sanitize all the time, so I use those. And then I have wet ones. These are antibacterial. I love these things. They are also like a must-have for like my train case, diaper bag, my purse, the car. Upstairs, downstairs, I have so many of these packets everywhere because they kill germs, especially like being a mom. Isaac likes to really, like, now he's like walking and crawling, so I was like, he touches all this stuff and his hands get dirty all the time, so I have to sanitize his hands. And these are, well, these work really well because they kill 99.9% of all germs. So yeah. Next, I'm moving on to these Demi Wipes by MAC. These help remove my makeup, and this is the first time that I bought Demi Wipes or just wipes by MAC because I feel like they were expensive, and I love like the e.l.f. ones and Neutrogena and like so many other brands that I can get at Target. But I went ahead, and since they were like the tiny ones, I bought them in Miami, and I still have the full packet. I just recently found it in a drawer, so I put it in here so I can take off my makeup. So I have that. And then I found this awesome thing, girls. If you love, well, you have to. But for those of you that don't like wearing sunblock like myself, I wear it, but I don't like it because I feel like it's so heavy. Sometimes some of it clogs your pores. And I came across this Ultra Sheer Liquid SPF 55 by Neutrogena. I love Neutrogena sunblocks, and I found this one. You shake it up. It's liquid. You seriously do not feel like you're wearing any sunblock at all, and that's what I love about it because you can also wear it, you can mix it with your foundation and put it on, and it's not going to change the texture of your foundation or the application at all. So this one, I found it at CVS, and I love it. Shake it up. Okay, so that's that. Next, moving on, I guess I'll do primers. I have this one by e.l.f., which I recently just put in my train case. This is the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer. And I just did my last tutorial New Year's Eve, and I took this out of a drawer and I absolutely loved it. So I decided to use it more on an everyday basis, and I love the way my foundation went on really smoothly. So I put this in my train case, and it's become like a favorite. So that's that. Oh, the next foundation that I forgot to mention, the L'Oreal Magic Smooth Souffle. It's another one of my favorites. I haven't seen anybody else review this, but I know they're out there. But I heard through Twitter that somebody didn't like this. I was like, what? This is like my favorite foundation in the planet. Well, not the favorite. Well, it is the favorite because I am going to go out and buy it once it runs out. Next favorite is the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel bronzer. It's a cream bronzer and it's a gorgeous color. I think this is the only color they have. I think it is, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's such a gorgeous color. It complements so many skin tones, and seriously, best bronzer in the planet alongside NARS by Laguna. No, Laguna by NARS, I always say that. But yeah, I used it in my last video. I got a lot of questions about this, and it's one of my favorites. I like using my 109 brush and just kind of buffing it in. It blends out perfectly. And seriously, after you put on foundation, put this on and then set it, and you're going to have like the perfect glow because it's not going to be overwhelming. So it's really going to look like you've been sun-kissed. It's awesome. So that's one of my favorites. And then moving on to a few of my other favorite bronzers. This is Laguna. This is an illuminator, and I like to use this on like the high points of my face just to kind of give myself a really nice glow without overdoing it again with bronzer. So it's really awesome because it's one of my favorite shades from NARS. This is another one of my favorites. This is what I'm wearing today. This is a Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. It's a bronzer. It's matte. So if you're really into matte bronzers, I love it. And seriously, it smells wonderful. It smells like cocoa. Cocoa, not coconuts, cocoa. So yeah, looks like this and love it. It's a matte bronzer. This is called Sunny by NYC, and there was this rumor going around that it was going to be discontinued, but I doubt it because this is like always falling off the shelves, and the rumor started like a year ago and it's still at CVS. So yeah, this is like a really favorite one of mine. And then for blushes, I have a few blushes that I love. This one is True Peach 2. This one I've had for a while. It's a Mineral Power luminous blush. It's really pretty because it gives you like the right amount of glow. Sometimes I go through phases where I don't want to wear any blush, or I'm just like all about bronzer, and then sometimes I'm all about blush. When I am all about blush, this is the one that I reach to all the time. It's a gorgeous color. I love them if they work for your skin tone. Seriously, I love them. Anyways, so the next few things that I have, this NARS blush in Casino, it's also one of my favorites. I think it's Laguna by NARS. Laguna by NARS first, and then Casino, and then Irresistible Mint, and then I also have Madly, which is one of my favorite blushes ever by NARS. Madly is the best blush in this planet. I love it. I use it all the time. It's a blush, but it also works as a bronzer, so it's like multi-purpose. So I love that. And then I have this eyeshadow duo on set, which is supposed to treat fine wrinkles. This is by Anastasia, and I bought it at Sephora, and I didn't buy it for the purpose of what it does, but I got it because these are beautiful colors. They're so pretty, and I actually wore these last week a lot, and I got so many compliments like by random people at the mall, so I love it. And again, the color is on set. I also have one of my favorite lip glosses. This is a Mega Shine lip gloss by NYX. I think I have to go to the website because I've been to Ulta, and I can't find the Mega Shine Ultra lip glosses. This is like the only one that I got at the NYX headquarters, and I love it. I use this all the time. The color is tanned, so pretty. It's like so creamy and smooth, and it's not sticky whatsoever because I hate sticky lip glosses because they stick to my hair and all that stuff.